Good morning. Welcome to all of you around the world joining us for our Computex 2021 keynote. We're really excited to share some of the new products we've been working on this year. In March, AMD introduced the world's fastest server processor, 3rd Gen AMD EPYC, based on our new Zen 3 core. We showed you how 3rd Gen EPYC delivers leadership performance in workloads from high-performance computing to cloud computing to the enterprise. This year, we'll have more than 100 EPYC server platforms available from all the leading providers, and more than 400 EPYC-based instances plus solutions for nearly every application and customer segment. Every day, billions of users around the world rely on AMD EPYC-powered services, including Microsoft 365 and Teams, Twitter, Tencent Meetings, and Zoom. And we have tremendous momentum with 3rd Gen EPYC. It's the fastest server processor from a performance standpoint, whether you're talking about per core or per socket performance. We currently hold 220 world records across nearly every type of application and workload and customer. And that spans cloud, enterprise, and HPC. EPYC holds world records in integer, floating point, Java, virtualization, database, and analytics. You can see that 3rd Gen EPYC delivers 50% more business transactions than the most powerful dual-socket system from our competition while maintaining a comparable SLA. This is really made possible by the leadership core density and performance of 3rd Gen EPYC. So what does that actually mean for e-commerce? What that means is with AMD EPYC, you can service 50% more customers or process 50% more transactions. Okay, so now let's transition to our industry-leading IP and how we're using them in the PC and gaming markets. Enthusiasts have been asking us to launch a new desktop APU. An APU with Zen 3 cores and the integrated Radeon graphics performance you expect it from AMD, all in a single chip. So today, we're doing just that by bringing our new AMD Ryzen 5000 G series processors to the enthusiast DIY market. So there are two models, the Ryzen 7 5700G with 8 CPU cores, 8 graphics cores, and a boost of 4.6 gigahertz, and the Ryzen 5 5600G with 6 CPU cores, 7 graphics cores, and a boost of 4.4 gigahertz. We're running on the Ryzen 7 5700G's built-in graphics, and the experience is just fantastic. At 1080p in high image quality, running entirely from the processor with no graphics card, we're averaging 78 frames per second. So on top creative apps like DaVinci Resolve or Blender, and games like CSGO or Fortnite, you can see that Ryzen 7 5700G performs significantly above the competition. Both models will be available starting August 5th, with the 5700G priced at $359 and the 5600G at $259. Now let's kick gaming up another notch and focus on our new AMD RDNA 2 graphics architecture. So you might be surprised to learn the next place you'll find RDNA 2 graphics. It's actually on the road in the electric vehicle market with the new Tesla Model S and Model X. So we have an embedded AMD Ryzen APU powering the infotainment system in both cars, as well as a discrete RDNA 2 based GPU that kicks in when running AAA games, providing up to 10 teraflops of compute power. AMD has partnered with industry leader Samsung for several years to accelerate graphics innovation in the mobile market. And we're happy to announce that we will bring custom graphics IP to Samsung's next flagship mobile SoC with ray tracing and variable rate shading capabilities. We're really looking forward to Samsung providing more details later this year. Now let's shift to notebooks. Today, we're also excited to talk to you about the first RDNA 2 notebook GPUs with the new Radeon RX 6000M series.
We are introducing the Radeon RX 6800M with a 2300 megahertz game clock and up to 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory for the most demanding games. This is the fastest AMD graphics for laptops yet. You can find this in the brand new ROG Strix G15. You can see that the Radeon RX 6800M is driving up to 120 frames per second at 1440p max settings. But what happens when you aren't plugged in? RDNA 2 was enhanced to excel at low power, enabling the RX 6800M to deliver over 60 frames per second gaming experiences on AAA and esports titles on battery, which is noticeably better performance than what you may find in our competitors' flagship laptops. The Radeon RX 6700M is going to deliver epic 1440p gaming, providing 100 frames per second gaming experiences at 1440p max settings. It'll feature a similar 2300 megahertz game clock with 10 gigabytes of GDDR6. The Radeon RX 6600M will deliver epic 1080p gaming, providing 100 frames per second gaming experiences at 1080p max settings. Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR, is built around a state-of-the-art spatial upscaling algorithm that delivers a great gaming experience with super high-quality edges and distinctive pixel detail. It greatly improves performance, especially when demanding effects like ray tracing are turned on. We have developed FSR to deliver great performance, great image quality, and most importantly, for broad adoption. On the left is the game Godfall, running at native 4K resolution with ray tracing enabled and in-game settings set to max. As you can see, the performance hovers just around 50 frames per second. By enabling FSR and setting it to ultra quality, the visual experience is practically identical. You still get that rich, true-to-life look and feel, but with the 59% performance uplift. Now, some of us care more about performance, and some of us care more about image quality. And that's exactly why we've created 4 different quality settings in FSR. Gamers can expect anywhere from a 59% increase between native and ultra quality mode to over 2x increase when switching to performance mode. And because the Fidelity FX suite of technologies is available on GPUopen.com for the entire industry to freely access, Fidelity FX Super Resolution will be supported across a wide range of products. FSR will be enabled on all Radeon RX 6000, RX 5000, RX 500, and RX Vega series graphics cards, and as well as on all Ryzen processors with Radeon graphics. AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution not only works on AMD hardware, but also across a wide variety of our competitors' hardware, including their most popular graphics card according to Steam, the GTX 1060. As a matter of fact, FSR will work on all GTX 10 series GPUs to current, so that gamers can extend the life of their GPU even further. First set of games supporting FSR will be available on June 22nd. Tell us what games you would like to see with FSR enabled by visiting amd.com/FSR.
We call this gaming laptop design framework the AMD Advantage. There are 3 key things to know about all AMD Advantage gaming laptops. First, they deliver amplified gaming performance by pairing AMD CPUs and AMD GPUs with our smart technologies. Second, they come equipped with state-of-the-art gaming-grade displays. And third, they're built to game. We put special attention into their cooling designs, acoustics, sleep and resume times, battery life performance, and many other decision points. Every AMD Advantage laptop will feature AMD's award-winning processors and graphics, including a high-performance Ryzen 5000 series processor, the latest Radeon RX 6000 M series graphics, and our software that gives you command and control of all of these technologies. But what sets AMD Advantage systems apart from the rest are our exclusive AMD smart technologies, which enable a level up in performance from our CPUs and GPUs. Well, I'm excited to announce today that we're bringing AMD Smart Access Memory to Advantage laptops, supporting our new Radeon RX 6000 series mobile processors. All AMD Advantage gaming laptops feature displays with refresh rates of 144 Hz or better, with AMD FreeSync Premium technology, enabling tear-free, stutter-free gaming with low frame rate compensation. These specifications are complemented with additional options like IPS and OLED panels with 300 nits of brightness and high color gamut to deliver the visual experiences your graphics card deserves. Every AMD Advantage system will be equipped with at least one NVMe PCI Express Gen 3 by 4-lane solid-state drive to reduce your load times and give you smooth and highly responsive computing experiences. We've also set temperature design goals on the surfaces of the laptops to offer comfort during intense gaming sessions, with a focus on the most used WASD and arrow keys to have even lower temperatures for comfortable gaming. We've also worked with our partners on optimizing the battery life of these laptops to give you productivity and entertainment all day long. I'm truly excited to introduce you to one of the first AMD Advantage gaming laptops, the ROG Strix G15 from ASUS. The ROG G15 is available in select countries starting early June. The next AMD Advantage system I'm very excited to introduce you to is the HP Omen 16. The Omen 16 will be available in select regions in the coming days. These are just a few of the new AMD Advantage gaming laptops coming to market later this year, and we have many more models coming soon.
Now, we were early adopters of industry-leading 7-nanometer manufacturing technology from TSMC, and by now, we've delivered more than 30 products in 7-nanometer across all of our markets. And our roadmap to 5-nanometer technology is right on track. including our first Zen 4 products that will be available next year. So this is a prototype Ryzen 5900X processor with the 3D chiplet technology. We've actually removed the lid from this package and exposed the left CCD so you can see one of the 6mm by 6mm square SRAMs hybrid bonded to the CCD. In an actual device, an individual SRAM is bonded to each CCD, so you get 96 megabytes of cache per CCD, or 192 megabytes total for a 12 or 16 core Ryzen processor in a single package. Let's take a look at a demo using Gears 5. On the left side is a Ryzen 9 5900X, which is today's fastest gaming CPU. On the right side is a 3D chiplet prototype based on the 5900X with the new 3D V-cache technology. Both CPUs have the same core count and thread count and are fixed at 4 gigahertz clock speed. Frankly, the gaming performance of both processors is extremely good, but the 3D chiplet prototype improves performance by 12% on average. This is actually just phenomenal, and the impact of 3D chiplets on a real workload. If you look across a number of popular game titles with the V-cache technology, we're seeing an average improvement of 15% at 1080p. Now just think about that. That's 15%, which is an entire architectural generation's worth of gaming performance just from the 3D V-cache technology. And we'll be ready to start production on our highest end products with 3D chiplets by the end of this year. It's been great fun today, and we've covered a lot of ground here, so let me just wrap up. The first gaming notebooks powered by the new Radeon 6000M series and AMD Advantage are available starting early June. AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution also available starting June 22nd. And the AMD Ryzen 5000 desktop APUs on August 5th.